What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about XDC today. Yes, we are. And the reason why is we just had a lower daily close. At the lowest point, we also had a lower wicking close, too. So this is a lower low officially. The lowest price that we saw on this is on the KuCoin chart, by the way, was 6 cents on the dot. 6 cents on the dot. And we've since had a little bit of a bounce, a 3% bounce, whatever. I know there are a few of you that were mocking me, right, whenever we had this little price pump right here. Somebody said it's okay to be wrong, buddy, and I said, did you buy the bull trap, bud? And I think he might have. I think some of you might have, and that's okay. You know, they call it a bull trap for a reason. Like it's a convincing move, more or less. It seems convincing, right? You're getting higher highs in the current price. You're making a significant bounce. But there was no volume that came through. If you're using your fibs, if you're doing TA, you could have seen that we actually rejected an area that's very common to retrace to, and now we've actually broken through this range and had a lower low overall. And I do think that we're going to go lower still. I don't think this move is done completely. On a 4-hour basis, we are showing weakness in the RSI. We haven't gotten oversold yet. I would expect that we do that. I would expect that that happens. Where are we going to go? Well, let's see. And by the way, we're actually in an area where we might have a potential setup. We're above the 50 in the long-term RSI. We're about to move below the purple line. Anytime you're below the purple line and you're above the 50 on the long-term RSI, that is actually a good time to buy. It's a good signal to buy. Not always. I say anytime, but I shouldn't say that because not always is it. You know, you look for conflicting things in the charts, but it's a good kind of rule of thumb that I use to go off of. Depending on how things look. On the 1 hour here, this might look like a bullish RSI, right? You're coming up, but really it's bearish, and the reason why is because you have higher highs in the RSI with lower highs in the price. This is hidden bearish divergence. You generally see this come up in downtrends. Hidden bearish divergence implies that you're going to get continuation down. If you want to negate this hidden bearish divergence, get a 1 hour to close above here, which is at 6.5 cents essentially, right around there. So if you can close above 6.5 cents, not get above, but close above on a 1 hour, you will negate this hidden bearish divergence on the 1 hour, and it'll actually start to look strong. But I don't know if you do that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You do have bullish divergence, to be completely fair. You have a low here, lower low, and bullish divergence there. It's totally possible, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Again, looking at the 4 hour, you are showing weakness in the RSI. On the daily, you potentially could be bouncing. You're in a position where you could show strength for sure. You know, there's a lot of time left in this day. There's 19 hours and 21 minutes left. You could bounce off this 50 area, which would not be a bad look, honestly. But if you close the day red and you break below it, that would be a not as exciting look. And really where I'm trying to go to, I've been beating around the bush, is, let's see, I wonder actually, yeah, is this right here. From this low to the current high, where I expect XDC to go, it's the same as I've said, you know, in my previous videos. I think that we are likely going to go anywhere from about 5.2 cents to maybe, let's see, you know, maybe we go, I don't know, yeah, maybe we go to 4.5 to 5.2. That's actually totally possible. What we did was we bounced off the 618 here, or sorry, the 382. Very common area to bounce off. Don't be surprised and don't get excited if we go back up to the 236 from here. It is totally possible. We kind of did that already, right? Where we bounced off the 382 area, went back up to the 236 area. Kind of, we actually disrespected this, rejected the 236, came back down to the 382. I would think that we go lower. I really would think. Just based off of this one, I would think we go lower. Where do we go from here? Well, likely when you break the 382 after finding support on it, likely what you do is you do make a move down to the 618, which is around 4.5 cents, 4.6 cents. But looking at this overall range from this low here to that high there, we could find support on this 382, which is at about 5.2 cents. So maybe we don't go down to 4.5, 5.6. It's totally possible. To be fair, though, that 4.5, 4.6 range is right at these previous weekly closing highs, previous area of resistance, where it was a previous area of support and a previous area of support over here. So coming back here and finding support there would actually look really good for the chart. I know that those of you holding XDC or wanting to buy, you just want to get the green light so you can get in now and see your money turn over and get some profits going. But Fact of the matter is, patience is key. It's a virtue, and seeing something like this, price going down this low, would actually be a good thing for the charts. Finding support on previous areas of resistance is a good thing, I promise you. Something else I want to look at real quick before we end the video. From this top here to this low, rejected the 2414, the 1272, man, right there at 5.3 cents. And whenever you find resistance in the extensions and you come back down to find support, you know, sometimes you find it at the 1272, but more often than not, you actually find support right at the 886, which, surprise, surprise, is right around these areas that we closed at. And you don't have to find it on the 886. It could be above it. It could be at the 100. It might be in this space, this little black void right here. It's totally possible. You could go lower than that even, but at the current point in time, I'm definitely inclined to believe that this thing goes below 5 cents. So far, we have hit 6 cents. Let's see how we do in the coming days, coming weeks. On the weekly RSI, you know, we are overbought still. We've been overbought for a little while. If we came out of the overbought zone, I think that would imply more immediate downside, although it doesn't have to. But let's see. I mean, it's hard to say because it's only gone to the overbought zone really once. I would count this as a rejection. It got in there, but barely. At that time, you saw a pretty sizable retracement. You actually saw a retracement that overall was, let's see, it actually went down to the 0.5, right between the 0.5 and the 618. So that's actually kind of encouraging, because if that's the case, the 0.5 and the 618, that would mean that we're probably going to go right the 0.5. Oh, I guess it's not encouraging. That would mean that we go lower than what I've been saying, at least off of that fib. Off of this fib, you know, maybe we go in between about 5.2 to 4.5 cents, which that's what I've been saying. But I don't know, man. I do kind of think that we probably go a little bit lower. The more that I look at this chart, the more I think that we do go below 5 cents, probably around 4.5 cents, you know, give or take a tenth of a cent. But yeah, that's really all I got to say, guys. I don't know if I have anything else to add. You know, we're definitely getting there. I would like to buy some XDC myself personally, but it's not time. At least in my opinion, it's not time yet. And looking at this 1 hour, we've actually gone up. We're up 1%. You know, I think we just opened this hour, or no, we didn't. But not too long ago, we were, yeah, this move happened during this video, I'm pretty sure, because it was a pretty neutral hour for most of the part, which is fine. You know, that's encouraging to some degree, because again, if you can close above this right here, and you're getting these higher highs, this hidden bearish divergence gets negated. It goes away. But you still have turbulence because you've topped off here, topped off here. Could you do it again? It's possible. You want to show strength, right? If you're trying to prove that this was the low, you want to show strength, get into these overbought areas, blah, 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 blah. I don't really know if I have anything else to say other than that, guys. I do think that we go lower. Maybe we go up in the more immediate term time frames, but I think overall we will see prices around these low points here, around these high points here. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So if you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. I will leave a link for the Discord in the description below. If you want to join the Discord, feel free. I made some rules for the Discord, or one rule really, and that is, you know, the classic rule that there are no rules. So feel free to join, feel free to say and do whatever you want. You know, it is a place, hopefully a safe place for us to all learn and kind of like just develop our skills as traders, investors, and just bounce ideas off each other. You know, try not to be a dick, obviously, like that, you know, that's great, but I don't care. I'm friends with a lot of dicks, so if you want to be a dick, go for it. That's, you know, it's not a problem for me. Just try and be polite, you know, at least as much to each other as you can. That's really all I ask. There's no need to start internet fights. We're above all that. We're not children. So anyways, I'm getting off topic there. With that, I leave you. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.